Right, Mike, I think this is going to be a Football League debut for Gillingham. Am I right thinking you've never played in the Football League before? Is that right?
Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, Saturday when my debut, so looking forward to it if I get picked. So we don't know the team yet. But yeah, if I'm selected.
Something you've looked forward to for a long time, and also the fact that you sort of paid money to leave Gillingham to move up to the league standard shows how much you want to play in the Football League.
Yeah, well that's exactly why I did it, because I wanted to play in the league. I wanted to better myself, and I say when I left Wolves, it's obviously your aim to get into the league, back into the league like as quick as possible. So it's taken me 2 seasons, so I'm fairly happy.
Yeah. And in terms of the standard of football, how much are you expecting to step up from Blue Square Premier to League Two?
I don't really know what to expect really. I really don't know, but I say I'm sure I'll be able to handle it, and I'm really looking forward to playing.
There's quite a few players that have been brought in by Cheltenham this summer in a similar position, that they've been started off at bigger clubs, dropped down, and now they're getting a sort of another crack at the league football. Is there a feeling amongst the squad of hunger and wanting to prove yourself at the high level?
Yeah, I definitely think so. I mean, it seems to be the way of the world at the moment, the way football is. A lot of players obviously find it hard to break through at their original clubs, obviously because of the amount of money that's getting spent around these days. But yeah, like I said, there's a lot of lads that have dropped down and are really keen to get going and start their careers back up again.
Yeah, and I know the team might not be named yet, but judging from the pre-seasons and things like that, you're probably favourite to start with Steve Elliott, and how have you found playing alongside him in the friendlies? What's it been like?
Yeah, no, it's been good. It's been good. So hopefully I'm starting Saturday, but yeah, I say we've played a couple of games together, and I say even with Keith, I've played with Lowy at Kidderminster, and even played with Danny at Kidderminster. So it's kind of a familiar back four for me anyway. So I don't think there'll be any problems there.
Were there many games when it was Danny at left back, Keith at right back, and you at centre back at Kidderminster? Did that happen many times?
No, because obviously Danny came last year to Kiddie, and Lowy was obviously the year before that. So I've never played with them both together, but I've played with them both at separate times.
Yeah. So there's a lot of new players here, but most of you seem to know each other, and that'll help know about each other's games and what to expect when it all starts on Saturday.
Yeah, well, I say we've all been together. I think this squad that we've got here has been together now for at least 2 or 3 weeks. So yeah, I say everyone's got to know each other, and there's no problems there.
I'm sure you don't take any notice of it, but a lot of the so-called experts are tipping Cheltenham to struggle because of obviously the position last year. But do you think is everyone confident you can climb up the table and avoid a relegation?
No one's. I don't think that anyone's even thinking of that here. I mean, we've got a good set of players here. We know we've played well pre-season. We've played some really good football, and I don't think we're going to be anywhere near the bottom.
Gillingham have come down from the higher league. They've got a new manager and a lot of new players as well. So it's 2 new teams playing each other. But what are you expecting from them on Saturday?
Well, I'm not sure. Obviously, they've been tipped for promotion by a few people, I think. So obviously they're going to be a decent team. Obviously in League One last year, and so it's going to be a tough game. But they're all tough games, and you need to obviously put everything into every single one of them. So we're not taking them for granted, but at the same time we also know what we're capable of, and we're going to be concentrating more on ourselves than them.
I'm not sure if Adebayo Akinfenwa was going to be starting for Gillingham, but I know they've got other players, but he's caused Cheltenham a lot of problems in the past. He's somebody you've spoken about. And
yeah, no, we've spoken about all the players. Obviously, that's something we go through sort out. They like to obviously let us know about the opposition, which is obviously going to help us. So we not just spoke about one of their players, we spoke about all of their players, and there's nothing really that we're going to expect that's going to be any different. But yeah, no, I say we concentrate on ourselves.
How important is it to get off to a good start, because it can make a big difference on the whole season, can't it? Getting off to a positive start, getting those points on the board early on.
Yeah, it can. Obviously, it can, but it's not that. If we're up there halfway through the season, then we lose our first few games. No one's going to be. It doesn't really matter. But obviously, a better start's going to be the best for everyone. Yeah.
And prior to this weekend, what's the closest you come to Football League game? Because you played for Shrewsbury, didn't you? But you didn't make it to the
I went to. After I left Wolves, I went to Shrewsbury for I think I was there for about 4 or 5 months, but I didn't play any games. I did my medial for quite early on in it, and missed the rest of the season. So yeah, it's not that much of a big deal as it sounds. I'm not really thinking about it. It's just another game to me.
Yeah. The conference is virtually a fourth division now, anyway, isn't it? It's virtually
Well, yeah.
professional, and it's a
Yeah,
good standard.
yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Mike.
All right.